Did you know that about 14 African nations are still paying billions to France? Decades after independence. This hidden system has drained Africa's wealth for generations. Let's uncover the shocking truth behind it. French colonization in Africa shaped the continent in ways that still affect millions today. It started with control over land, resources, and people. But even after independence, the grip never fully loosened. This story isn't just about the past. It's about a system that continues to impact African nations in ways many don't realize. Imagine Africa, a land rich in resources, then came France. They settled, they ruled for a long time, they controlled everything. This was colonization, a system where one country takes over another and keeps it under its control. Then the 1950s and 60s arrived. Whispers of independence grew louder. Nations fought to break free, agreements were signed. Flags changed, but the fine print, that's where things got tricky. Those papers kept strings attached, financial strings. You buy a new house, it's all yours. But somehow, you still have to pay the former owners every month. That's what these so-called independence agreements did. They weren't just about freedom. They were about control. Control over money, trade, and even military decisions. Then came the Colonial Pact. The Colonial Pact was a system designed to keep the money flowing. Not to Africa, but to France. New African nations were required to deposit most of their foreign reserves into France's central bank. That money wasn't fully theirs to use. If they wanted access, they had to ask. If they wanted to make financial decisions, France had the final say. This created a problem, a big one. One side held the wealth. The other side needed it. What looked like independence on the surface was really just a new form of control. Many say true independence never really came. It was more like a change in management. The numbers tell a clear story. Why do African nations still pay France? African nations send billions to France every year. Not as a loan, not as aid, but because of an old agreement that never really ended. This system forces countries to store most of their money in French banks, limiting what they can do with it. So how does this play out in real life? Imagine a country struggling to build hospitals. The funds are there, but they sit in a foreign treasury, out of reach. If the government wants to invest in roads, schools, or industries, they have to go through France first. And France? They have the power to say no. It's not just about money sitting in banks. It's about resources too. French companies get first access to Africa's wealth. Gold, oil, and uranium. That's a wrap, History Seekers. Catch the full story on YouTube. Thanks for watching. Peace and love.